Hi there! I am so happy that sun is finally out. If you watched my last video, you know. Today I wanted to do a gradient liner with colors, with eyeshadows. And I'm going to use greens because I don't have many options at the moment. And the palette that I'm going to use is the Colourpop High Society palette. And I want to do a gradient liner starting from the yellow to the light green to the dark green. If you watch my videos, you might know the micellar water technique. To use eyeshadows in wing liners, but if you don't, I'm going to explain it in a minute. I do have my micellar water here. It's in a travel size bottle because I thought I was traveling. I'm not. I've moved. I guess. What you're going to need is eyeliner brushes or brow brushes or like anything that's thin and allows you to create a liner. I prefer angle brushes, but I only have two, and I have a third color to use, so I'm going to use this flat one. Just opened up my palette and this happened. This eyeshadow fell completely, but I was able to put it back. I need isopropyl alcohol to fix it. I have a short on this where I fix a broken eyeshadow. Coincidence, it was again from Colourpop, and it was a shimmer. Maybe their shimmers are a little bit more fragile, I don't know. So my micellar water, my flat brush, I'm going to wet my brush with the micellar water. Like that, getting nice and damp. And the first shade that I'm going to take is the yellow in the palette. And what you want to do is dip in the corner of the eyeshadow because micellar water changes the texture of the eyeshadow and you're not going to be able to use it in looks that don't require micellar water, if that makes sense. If you will be trying to use this shade to blend it or to do like normal stuff and not do eyeliner with it, it's not really going to work in the place where you dipped your brush with micellar water. So I'm just going to ruin one little corner of the eyeshadow and the rest of it is going to be fine for blending. And what this does is it creates kind of like a paste on the brush. With the water and the eyeshadow, it kind of creates like a gel liner almost. Probably you can use setting spray as well. I think this is a little bit easier though. And as you can see, it kind of acts like a gel liner as well. It looks wet. I'm gonna start my liner here on my lid. That's where I'm going to apply the yellow. I'm gonna follow up with the light green, but I'm going to wet my brush first. This is one of my angle brushes. And I'm gonna dip into this Don't Care shade. I'm trying not to raise the palette too high because this shadow might fall again. I'm gonna place it a little bit above the yellow and then continuing the liner with it. But I want to fade it a little bit into the yellow as well. So I need to place it a little bit on it. Gently fading it. Wow, this is gorgeous, so bright. To fade it into the yellow, I'm very gently just touching my skin with it, touching this border here. For the last shade, I'm going to use my brow brush from Anastasia Beverly Hills because it has the shape that I need. And I'm gonna pick the darkest green of the palette, this one. Scene, it's called Scene. And this one is gonna be the tail of the eyeliner, so creating that extension. It kind of feels like painting. Really relaxing. This is the look. I finished it with some mascara and lips. I think it would have been fun if I had like green mascara, but this is what we're working with, and I like it with black mascara as well. It brings a lot of definition to the eye, which with light colors like these you kind of lack it in makeup. Yeah, this is the look. I really hope you enjoyed it and you learned something. Let me know if you will try out this technique. I think it's very fun, to be honest. You can play around with all sorts of different colors with this micellar water technique. A gradient liner looks even more fun. If you're bold enough, you can turn it into a graphic liner by outlining it with a black eyeliner. I think that will look amazing, but it requires a little bit more patience. Anyways, I'm gonna head out. I hope you're having a very beautiful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!